Yeah, so apparently, this is kind of crazy. Keemstar is on Snapchat trying to destroy my life, basically. He's not posting it on YouTube because I think he thinks that he'll get in trouble if he talks about me. What's funny is I don't care if he does. Like, I don't snitch. I don't tell YouTube. I don't do anything. But if he goes on Snapchat, he can say whatever he wants about me. What's interesting about this is that I was contacted by somebody and told that there was a lot of reports coming through about our show talking about Keemstar and that we had to tread lightly.
What? What happened?
So, yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy and weird? Somebody's told
Being
me
reported directly to YouTube.
Yes.
Like, not just like flagging the video the normal way.
No. He went
but like using contacts within the company.
Yes.
To report people.
Trying to get our channel in trouble. Yeah.
Interesting.
I know.
I thought. I have
what
this
they've said about
recollection
me.
of a lot of criticism in the past about you.
Indeed.
Susan.
Yeah, so I think his master plan is basically that he's trying to bait me into responding so that he can try to get me like the second community strike because we have one currently. For saying the B word.
Don't need to reiterate.
Yeah.
Don't actually need to.
Well, I just want to remind the people.
When does that? When
I
does
said
that
B
expire?
word, where everyone comes together and talks about their cool toys. Were you saying something, Cam?
When does that first strike expire?
It's coming up, boy.
Okay.
It's coming. It's right around the corner.
Don't you worry.
It's right around the corner. Let's go!
We should get a countdown going.
Yeah. That's like a challenge to all of the haters out there.
True. Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah. So Keemstar thinks he's like clever. I can't tell you guys how pathetic this man is. So he's on Snapchat trying to bait me into talking about him so that he can report me to YouTube again for bullying him. And this is a 40-year-old man who's reporting people to YouTube for bullying. And somehow I'm a snitch? Come on. But listen to the kind of shit he says about me. He's accusing Teddy Fresh of horrible shit, right? On Snapchat. Here it is. And obviously I have to respond to this. And I was just like, I talk to people. I have a person, he has a person. It's normal for big creators. At a certain point, though, he's going to have to lose that connect. I mean, his channel, he's not even active on YouTube anymore. He hasn't even uploaded in 3 weeks.
Oh.
He goes, if I can't talk shit about Ethan, then I'm not posting anymore.
I'll show him.
Well, he posted he left a barbecue in a hurry to go to report on someone unfollowing someone.
Right. I think it was Charlie D'Amelio unfollowing Lil Huddy or some shit.
He dropped everything.
That's big news, though.
He got roasted so good on Twitter. It had like 200,000 likes. We're like, dude, you're 40 years old. It's awesome. Yeah, but anyway, I told YouTube, I was like, listen, if Keemstar's saying this shit about me, even if it's not on YouTube, like, I have to respond because he's saying Teddy Fresh basically plagiarizes everything and is stealing designs and all this shit, right? And this is a thing that him and his henchmen keep trying to put out in the world. They're posting it to subreddits and trying to make Twitter threads and trying to bait other commentary channels to make videos about it. So this is like a whole big project of his. It's crazy. People don't realize what this guy's actually up to. I'm not kidding. This is all real. By the way, this is the tweet I was talking about. This guy, he ran home from a barbecue to tweet this. Charlie D'Amelio just unfollowed Little Huddy. It's going down. And Brandon said a 40-year-old man tweeted this. Hashtag drama alert. The problem with drama alert, it was a good idea at first, but you do age out of it. I mean, at 40, you kind of age out of it. It's not an evergreen idea.
I feel very foolish.
Sure. Yeah, I get that. Anyway, here's what he posted on Snapchat.
Roll it. The H3H3 podcast co-host Gila and Ethan Klein are under fire. Now, this podcast criticizes other people in the community, and these two recently have been criticized against their clothing.
Bro, just the production of this is insane. Crazy ass like Inception music. Also, he goes, they're under fire. Watch. He literally pulls a tweet from some account with like 300 likes that he probably influenced to or just outright like paid them to post that shit. Because, you know, that's what he does. He's literally, he'll have someone else do it and then report on it. So he has no accountability. He does that all the time. This guy is so slimy. Anyway, here it is. Without further ado.
Clothing brand Teddy Fresh for allegedly stealing designs. Let's read the thread.
Wait, what?
Teddy Fresh, a clothing brand by...
What's going on with the setup?
What'd you say? Oh, what's with the setup?
Roll it back a little bit.
Why is he in a bar?
He's in a bar. He's got.
By the way, let me just say this before we
broadcast mic.
proceed. No comments on his intrinsic characteristics.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
No.
that's the rule.
I'm just he's at a bar. He's got a broadcast mic and headphones on, but he seems to be recording on a cell phone.
Is that right? Oh my God, you're right.
That doesn't make any sense.
Odd.
Wait, is he just set that up so it looks official?
I don't know what the goal is.
And
but
why in a bar,
these
man?
two-
You're making content for kids, and you're in a bar. What is this meant to make you look cool? That there's alcohol behind you?
I mean, it's his basement bar, right?
yeah,
that we saw in his house
I recognize
tour.
that place.
The Keemstar Fousey movie. Rip to the goat, by the way. That got taken down. So sad.
What did?
The Keemstar Fousey feature film.
Oh,
that
yeah.
We spent a whole episode reacting to.
jerky.
They privated it. It's
Tastes
so
like
sad.
beef jerky, man.
The thing was a masterpiece.
Anyway, here he goes. So I'm pretty sure you're right. He has a unplugged mic and headphones, and he's just holding the phone. Isn't that interesting?
little
That's
weird.
super cool.
in the community, and these two
Oh my God, you're right,
recently
Dan.
have been criticized against their clothing brand Teddy Fresh for allegedly stealing designs.
He's trying so hard. Do you guys see how he's trying so hard to make this a thing? And he only posted it to Snapchat.
Do you guys see that the audio is slightly delayed? Or it almost looks dubbed.
Is that right?
From my point of view. Yeah.
me
So I
see.
actually think he recorded it
brand.
on the mic and then tried to overlap it.
And then
But
overlap
he
it with
didn't get
his cell phone footage, maybe.
Yeah, but he didn't do it perfectly, I think.
You know, it doesn't look dubbed to me. Let me watch.
Maybe it's
and
the same.
these two
Oh, it is there's a little,
I see that. A little bit.
Yeah.
but that would be too hard, right, to do that? That'd be kind of crazy.
Because the audio is pretty good. So I think he actually...
So you think the mic might be, he might have got the audio track and merged it with the
Yeah.
video.
Okay.
But I think he fucked up a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little off. You're right. You're right, man. It's a little delayed. Wow. Who would have thought that this production from his basement bar wouldn't have been perfect?
so frustrating.
I know, buddy. Just next time, be a little more careful with the sync. There's tools that can help you with that
Sorry.
in Adobe.
Recently have been criticized against their clothing brand Teddy Fresh for allegedly stealing designs. Let's read the thread. Teddy Fresh, a clothing
Yeah,
brand.
again, this was some post by, I don't know, it had like almost no likes. It was like, the only person that saw it was Keemstar.
Okay, bitch.
He's like friends. There, you got 14 likes. He's like, they're under fire from this account with 14 likes. Really, dude? And you're making a whole video about it? Okay, let's watch.
And by Ethan and Gila Klein might have been stealing designs for years. A Teddy Fresh shirt, bottom, an original vintage shirt, a bear, the exact copy and paste. And if you look close, that is the same bear. Are they just taking this? But the thread keeps going, people. That's right. Capella's Dangerous Hunt PS3 video game on top. Teddy Fresh t-shirt on the bike. The same bear. What is this? What is going? Are they really just taking designs? Are they stealing them? And the thread keeps going, people. Now, I know this story. This happened a couple months ago because H3H3's own fans were exposing him for stealing a dino shirt. A sweater pattern from 1992. A
First of all, okay, well, I'm just going to let it finish, and then I'll go back and address everything.
dino design from a sewing book on the top, and on the bottom, a Teddy Fresh sweater. And apparently Ethan Klein even admitted that this was stolen by, an employee that they fired. But the thread keeps going, people. Top, vintage teddy bear design found on Etsy. Bottom, Teddy Fresh. That's like the same thing. I'm noticing a pattern here, people. And speaking about patterns, continuing on the thread, look at this. Look at this. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. The blue flames. It's the same thing. Top, vintage design found on Etsy. Bottom, Teddy Fresh.
Etsy?
Unreal. Is Teddy Fresh just like
Found
stealing
on
designs from everyone? Now, recently, Teddy Fresh came out with this Elon Musk with devil horns type of thing. It's like black and white and then only the red is shown, right? Well, that is another t-shirt design stolen from like what is this? Yeah, I mean, it seems like somebody is trying to hide this information from getting out. But ladies and gentlemen,
Again, no, I'm literally showing it for everybody because I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to create a story. Nobody's hiding it. This isn't even a story. You created it out of thin air under the guise of some other dude that you had tweeted out. And I'm not hiding shit, bro, you idiot.
I want to know what you think. Hit me up on Twitter with your thoughts. My Twitter is @Keemstar. And that is it for the news. Make sure you subscribe here because as soon as I get the scoop,
That's
I'm
it
gonna
for the
keep you-
news.
Yeah,
That's
so
all the news
I've
that
never-
happened that day.
I've never heard of that website, Etsy.
Epsi.
Yeah, they make
Epstein salt. They sell salt, I think.
What is Etsy?
Epsi. Oopsie, Epsi. You could tell how hard he's trying.
Klein.
And I feel like he put a lot of work into this, He put a lot of work into this, and he's
4 years.
He's trying so hard. And the thing about Teddy Fresh, I think he's so bitter and jealous about Teddy Fresh because it's successful in its own right, and there's really nothing shady going on with Teddy Fresh. And he's so desperate to hurt me in any way he can. He tried lying about me. He's tried ruining my YouTube channel, and that hasn't worked. So he's now going after my wife and her company. And he didn't post this on YouTube, just Snapchat. Don't you find that interesting? Because he knows he can't be complaining to YouTube that I'm bullying him and then posting shit like this. So he posted on Snapchat. But of course I'm going to defend myself against accusations like this. It's not bullying if you provoked me. But let's go back, okay, and let's take these on head on. I mean, this is my wife's company we're talking about here. And by the way,
over my wife.
I mean, give me a break, bro. I mean, I would never go after your girlfriend.
Knock it over my wife.
There it is.
I mean, I would never go after a child.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. No, you shouldn't.
It's too far. Anyway, let's take it. By the way, I want to say at the top, okay? I mean, at this point, Teddy Fresh has been in business for 5 years. And each collection, each month, we drop a lot of clothes. I mean, we have a lot of designers. We have there's about 40 people there, full-time employees. And we've probably made close to 1,000, maybe 1,000 products by now.
Damn.
Okay. And if he only found maybe 8 things that he could try to accuse us of stealing. So per capita, right off the bat, you're talking about a company with 40 employees that's made thousands of designs. So let's talk about this.
Let's read the thread. Teddy Fresh, a clothing brand by Ethan and Gila Klein, might have been stealing designs for years. A Teddy Fresh shirt, bottom, an original vintage shirt, a bear, the exact copy and paste. And if you look close, that is the same bear. Are they just taking this? But the thread keeps going.
Yeah, so the one hilarious thing that they're trying to get us on is sometimes designers just license graphics because it's really hard to create custom graphics all the time, and it's very normal for clothing brands, streetwear brands to license an image and start from that. And it's incredible because they're so desperate again to try to fuck with my life that it's dude, it's a licensed graphic, you fucking idiot. It's just not that deep. It's really not.
Sometimes, Keemstar, things aren't that fucking deep.
Thank you, Bang.
Wow.
Back me up, BFF shit.
I told you he was BFF material.
Did he steal this? By the way, I love that he considers himself a journalist. Did he steal this design?
Does he really?
I mean,
Does he
I think
refer
he
to himself
does
as a
actually.
journalist?
Sadly, I think he does
Interesting.
fancy himself as some kind of journalist, which is kind of nuts. Thank you, Dylan, for 10 gifted subs. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you for the 10
Cat-
gifted.
Thank you for the gifted.
Thank you for the gift.
Cat meat. Thank you for the gifted. 10 and 5 gifted.
Cat meat, thank you for the gifted.
For your name is so hard to pronounce. But thanks for the 20. You said, what is the logo on Keem's shirt? Looks ripped off from Nirvana. Oh shit, girl. That's an interesting observation. Is it? Yo, that's his his boxing promotion thing. He stole that from Nirvana, dude. Wait, hold on. Type happy face with one XI.
Here, it's...
Pull it up.
No, the Nirvana one has 2 X's. Here's a side by
Dude,
side.
he completely ripped that off. Oh my God, this is my... Oh my God, you guys, this is crazy. Are they just stealing it?
What the hell?
This is nuts. Dude, we caught him red-handed.
I've been seeing a lot of reports about this in our Discord channel.
Breaking news.
Breaking
Keemstar
news.
is trying to hide this. Is he stealing designs? Breaking. The happy face is clearly the same. Keemstar, we need an answer from you. By the way, breaking news. Shocking news. I bet you can find this. I don't think they made this. I bet this is like a licensed image. The face. Yeah, it's got to be. Breaking news. Keemstar is stealing it.
He's stealing it.
But I mean, this is the level of, journalism that's going into this. Like, it's so absurd. And then there's this one. Oh my God, you guys. This is unbelievable what I'm seeing. I mean, this is a direct ripoff. I can't believe the balls on this guy. I mean, guys, what are we going to do about it? Is this COVID related? Ow. So anyway, let's continue. So there's that one.
Let's read the thread. Teddy Fresh, a clothing brand by Ethan and Gila Klein, might have been stealing designs
Wait, how are we back here again?
for years. The exact copy and paste. And if you look close, that is the same bear. Are they just taking this? But the thread keeps going, people. That's right. Capella's
This is a licensed image. But honestly, it's so different too. Like, even making the accusation is kind of insane. It may not even be a licensed image. I don't know. It's hard to tell. But like, it's a video game cover. And this is completely different.
The bear's from a completely different angle.
It's hard to tell. Yeah, you're right. You can see more of...
You see, it's more front facing
Yeah,
than the Teddy Fresh.
it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm pretty sure that this is a reference. This is a...
Yeah.
I think they're actually using a licensed image on the front of their video game. But we actually changed it quite a bit. So it's even licensing aside, it's quite a stretch. Again, 1,000 designs over 5 years, and this is the best he has.
Dangerous Hunt PS3 video game on top. Teddy Fresh t-shirt on the bite. The same bear.
It's the same shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the same shirt as a PS3 bear. I can't believe it. We got him, folks. Shut it down. Kurt Cobain would like a word with you. Someone says, Megan said, I hope you're not stressing too much, Ethan. We're noticing your tics are more. Also, side note, please talk about deaf noodles. I don't want to talk about that. First of all, thank you. I'm okay. You know, one of the causes for the more Tourette's could be the Wellbutrin I started. I don't know. But yeah, it has been more lately, which is annoying, but it's fine. I can deal with it. The other thing is, I don't want to talk about Def Noodles. You know, the dude's been getting like absolutely dogpiled by everybody. I'm not gonna do that. So let's continue this.
What is this? What is going? Are they really just taking designs? Are they
really just taking designs?
stealing them?
Are they
stealing them?
Listen to the super chat from Mermaig. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Senior graphic designer for a major apparel company here. This is all extremely normal in the industry.
Exactly.
Much love to you and TF.
Thank
Team,
you.
stay losing. Thank you.
That's first of all, thank you for that message because it's hard to convey. Like there is norms in the industry that everybody knows, and like when you're outside, like Keemstar, that's like looking at everything we do under a microscope. These things that are quite literally, you know, business norms. This is what happens in every design room for every you know fashion company in the world. I've heard that Supreme, they have a massive warehouse full of vintage clothes, and when they're going to design, they basically just walk through and like pick out vintage items and basically just rip it off more or less. And that's kind of the cycle of things. It's what it is. I mean,
a lot of these companies too have such a set list of assets you can get, and they're very strict on how much you can manipulate them too. So I don't know.
oh, you're saying the license holder.
Yeah, the licensing. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
interesting. Yeah, but there's, I mean, yeah, it's like, it's just nuts.
People, now I know this story. This happened a couple months ago because H3H3's own fans were exposing him for stealing a dino shirt, a sweater.
I mean, this is such old news. We're like bros with this guy now. We have a partnership with him. We pay him, and we're actually making more stuff together.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, we have a really cool another sweater coming out of his sweater designs. They're so dope. It's a cat and a dog wearing a turtleneck sweater on a sweater. It's so fucking dope.
Sweaterception.
Gary Kennedy, shout out. So yeah, dude, really breaking news here, buddy. You know, again, thousands of designs, and he's rehashing this old buried shit that's been done forever.
Pattern from 1990.
Oh wow. Thank you to Blue Phoenix Productions. Lots of goofs going on right now, but I wanted to say how great you guys are. Every podcast makes my day. Thank you guys for the endless laughs. And thank you for watching. And I'm so happy to be with you guys 4 times a week. That's the dream. One day, 5. One day. But until then, yeah, shout out Gary Kennedy. He's the one who made this design.
To a dino design from a sewing book on the top, and on the bottom, a Teddy Fresh sweater. And apparently Ethan Klein even admitted that this was stolen by, you know, an employee that they fired. But the thread keeps...
Is he trying to be like, you know, an employee, trying to make it seem like it was us? He's like, you know, an employee. Whatever.
Going, people. Top, vintage teddy bear design found on Etsy. Bottom, Teddy Fresh. That's like this.
To be honest, I can't tell what's going on here, if it's the same or not. But I will say about this one, again, I can't tell if it's the same. It's possible that it's a fabric that we bought, but it's also possible. The thing is, like, there is an industry standard for when you buy really, really old vintage stuff that's like a one-off that like doesn't exist anywhere and it's years old. It's like
public domain.
It is. There is like a weird thing, but people, it's kind of like fair game. I feel like if you discover like a one-off weird thing that's like forgotten to the annals of history, you shouldn't copy it directly, though. I mean, that's obviously shouldn't do that. I can't tell though. This one's too small. I can't see the. I can't even tell if they're identical, or it may have been the same fabric, or it may have just been a vintage piece. I don't know.
Same thing! I'm noticing a pattern here, people. And speaking about patterns...
If it was the same, why didn't you get a closer pick? You could... You know what I mean? You could...
Well, it's for a Snapchat show, so it's only ever going to be.
But this
about
one could be
big on
closer.
somebody's
One
screen.
pixel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang! I'm noticing a pattern here, people. And speaking about patterns, continuing on the thread, look at this.
This one's my favorite. This is a fucking fabric, you moron. We bought the same fabric, you dumb, disease-brained fucking idiot. I mean, seriously, it's so sometimes people manufacture really cool fabrics, and you speak with certain, you have like textile vendors or people you work with, and you say, send us some really cool fabrics you have right now. And they'll send samples, and you go, dang, that's awesome. I want to use that. And so clearly they like the same pattern, the same fabric as us. And that's all that happened. So shout the fuck out, Keemstar.
Sorry.
Who is getting an education. This one, I will admit, is a little too close for comfort. I don't know what happened with this one. To be honest.
Do we know where the sweater from the left? Oh,
Yeah, it's Prada. I recognize that sweater. It's a Prada sweater with the flames. I mean, this one's on a hoodie. Yeah, I mean, this one's a little sus. I agree. I'm not sure what happened here. Yeah, that's probably maybe the only one that he could call me out on, that I can probably look a little deeper into.
Look at this. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. The blue flames. It's the same thing. Top vintage design.
blue?
Not blue.
Yeah, he said
That's
blue.
not
It's
blue.
clearly green, right?
That's not blue.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be like a color ableist, but maybe.
My mom is colorblind. I think you might be colorblind, Keem.
Well,
he could be.
You could do a color test anyway. Color.
Glasses have changed my life.
Color blindness is more common in men.
Yeah, my mom mixes up green and blue and
Oh,
brown
really?
and red.
Interesting. Yeah.
Flames. It's the same thing. Top vintage design found on Etsy. Bottom Teddy.
Yeah, this is what I was saying. This is like a super old vintage design that's like erased from the annals of history. And I mean, it's different. The colors are different and stuff too. So I don't really see the problem in this case. It's just a T-shirt.
Fresh. Unreal. Is Teddy Fresh just like stealing designs from everyone? Now recently, Teddy Fresh came out with this Elon Musk with devil horns type of thing. It's like black and white, and then only the red is shown, right? Well, that is another T-shirt.
So I made this design. I never seen this in my life, and
this is by far the biggest stretch.
I don't even know, because like obviously this is like a trope, right, with the red crayon and the horns and shit. So I don't know anything about this shirt. I designed this shirt. I've never seen that one.
That first one is a black and white photograph with drawing over it.
Right.
And this one is a doodle.
Yeah, but if you Google red horns and crayon, you'll find that the whole internet is plagiarizing each other. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Yeah, so this is just obviously like a major stretch here.
Right? Well, that is another T-shirt design stolen from like Insta. What is this? Yeah, I mean, it seems like somebody is trying to hide this information from getting out. But ladies and gentlemen,
I don't, and that the final insinuation that we're somehow
someone's
bearing this, extorting people, going to, and so what he's trying to turn this into a thing, right? And this is what he does. And the thing is, some of you guys don't like when I talk about Keemstar so much, but I have to address these things before they snowball. And that's what happened when he accused me of stealing money for our first lawsuit. I just ignored. I was trying not to talk about Keemstar at all. And it actually almost ruined my life, which is kind of crazy. So he actually goes so low that when he almost ruined my life, and I had to really come back hard on him. And that's when people left me alone on that issue and decided that I wasn't a scammer. And that's what he's trying to do here. It's hard to explain just what a existential threat this guy is to people he hates. And that's why I talk about him so much, is because he thrives on bullying people and like destroying people's lives. And he hates me more than anyone. So as you can see, he's trying to do it still. And on top of that, it's like the meta bait where he's doing it on Snapchat only to bait me to talk about him so he can report me to YouTube. He's trying to get me banned on YouTube. It's crazy, right? I mean, it's like this man he really thinks about me all the time.